Beauties, this one's going to be real quick today. Just a couple things that I thought of as I was packing up my bags. I was doing toiletries today, and in doing toiletries, I caught myself a couple times throwing things into my bag that I actually am going to need prior to the trip. Things like I tried to pack my hairbrush and my comb, I tried to pack an eyeliner that I use, I tried to pack an eyeshadow that I use. So please be aware of the things that you use on a daily basis and make sure that you don't pack them, because I have done this a few times and not realized until the box was out the door that, oh my gosh, I packed my brush, I packed my toothbrush, oh my gosh, it's winging its way to Orlando already and I can't do anything about it, and then I've had to go out and buy duplicates at the drugstore or whatever. So try to keep all the things that you use. Keep track of the things that you use every day, and then wait until you're almost ready to walk out the door. Throw them all into a Ziploc bag, stick that in your carry-on bag, and go. Unless, of course, and again, I'm speaking from somebody that ships. If you're packing your suitcase, then same thing applies. Just throw it in your suitcase, and that way you don't have to worry about not having all the things that you need, that you use on a daily basis. Because I know we all get really excited when we pack and we're all, looking forward to our upcoming trip. But it does suck when you realize that you packed something that you need tomorrow. And you packed it and it's gone out the door already. So don't do that. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about are these beauties. I have packed all of my, anything that can leak, ooze, get gooby, explode, and otherwise ruin everything else in my luggage or my box or whatever else it is that I packed. All my sunblocks, all my lotions, all my deodorant, all my sprays, all my moisturizers, they're all in a separate Ziploc bag. I suggest strongly that you do the same. And I can tell you from experience, again, on more than one occasion, things do happen and bottles do burst open, tubes do open up and get squeezed out. I came back from a trip, I think it was 2 trips ago, and I opened up my box and there was a Ziploc bag that was just pure white on the inside, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and it was sunblock, and the sunblock had just exploded everywhere and just coated everything that I'd had in that bag. And while I was ticked off that this had happened, I was really glad that it had been self-contained in a sort of hazmat Ziploc situation, because it could have been far worse. It could have contaminated everything else. And let me tell you, once the sunblock has gotten on something, it's really hard to get it off. It gets in crevices, it gets in cracks. It's just easier to keep it all in one happy bag. And that way, if anything happens, only like-minded things get destroyed. So that's it. Those are my 2 tips for now. They were just things that I thought of that I wanted to share with you guys while I was packing that I knew I would forget to tell you later. I am working on another vlog. One of you lovely viewers, thank you, has requested a vlog on road tripping to Disney World. And while I have never done it myself because I'm too much of a chicken to spend that much time in a contained space with my family, I am doing my homework, doing my research, put my Nancy Drew Scooby-Doo hat on, and I am asking questions. I am hunting down the internet. I am finding new tips. I'm finding new tricks. I'm finding new ideas. So hopefully that vlog will be up sometime either this evening or tomorrow morning at the latest. And please, if you guys are watching this and you have questions about Disney World, things that I have not answered, things that I have not discussed, please absolutely feel free to write me, put it in the comments below, and I will either address it in a comment back to you, or if I think it requires its own vlog, I will be happy to create a vlog just for you to answer your question. I know one of my readers had been concerned. I'd done my etiquette vlog. I had mentioned that people dress inappropriately in the parks, and they, the PDA, the public displays of affection, they're really not that bad. I make them out. I tend to be a little bit on the dramatic side. They're really not that bad. There really aren't. Like I said in my response to you in the comments, if you put 50,000 people together, odds are somebody's going to be offended by somebody else. You just kind of have to, like I said, pack your patience, pack your kindness, and you'll be fine. And don't, you don't have to run around shielding your child's eyes. And it's not like everywhere you go. That's not the vibe there at all. I promise you. You'll see, and I think the reason that you notice it so much is because it does stand out, because it's not a prevalent thing. So when you see it, it's like, oh, that's out of place. Do you know what I mean? So I think that that's why it's more noticeable, because it's not everywhere. I think if it were behavior that were exhibited everywhere, I'd be like, oh, well, there they go again. There's another one. But it's not. It's like, ooh, that's out of place, because it's out of place because it's not common. So fear not, your sweet offspring will be just fine. There will be nothing there to, you know, you don't have to shield eyes. You don't have to walk around with like your hands over your kids' eyes. I promise you. Disney World is extremely G-rated. I promise. And you will have a fantastic trip. So that's it. Like I said, if you have any questions, anything that I can answer, anything you want to tell me that you know about Disney World, anything that you want me to include in a vlog, please, by all means. The more interaction I get from you guys, the better these things are going to be. So that's it. And I hope this is helpful. I will put up that other video later. Peace out.